Here's the field for the Rebel Stakes. Number 1 is Scratch. Number 2, Litmus Test, owned in partnership by SF Racing, Starlight, Madaket Stables, Stone Street, Basher Racing, Determined Stables, Gonconda Stable, Waves Edge Capital, and Donovan, trained by Bob Baffert. Flavian Pratt, your jockey today. Number 3, Class President, owned by Windstar Farm LLC, First Go Racing, and China Horse Club, trained by Todd Pletcher. John Velasquez has the call. Number 4, Blackout Time, owned by BR Thoroughbreds, Lance Gasaway, and Magdalena Racing. Brian Hernandez Jr. rides for trainer Kenny McPeak. Number 5, the second Kenny McPeak entrant in the race, Honey's to Blame, owned by John Holloman and Magdalena Racing. Manny Esquivel retains the assignment. Number 6, one of 2 runners for John and Jack Oxley, Strategic Risk, trained by Mark Cassie. Javier Castellano back aboard. Number 7, Silent Tactic, the second Oxley family entrant. Mark Cassie, the trainer. The rider is Christian Torres once again today. Number 8, Gary and Mary West Stables, Rancho Santa Fe, conditioned by Brad Cox. Irad Ortiz Jr. has the call. Number 9, Time for Music, and jockey Keith Asmussen. Steve Asmussen trains for owner Mike McCarty. Rounding out the group is number 10, Soldier and Diplomat, the second Steve Asmussen entrant, owned by St. Elias Stable. Jose Ortiz back aboard. It's the 2026 Rebel Stakes from Oaklawn. And they're off in the Rebel. Strategic Risk, aggressively ridden in the first 16th of a mile. He's close. Litmus Test, Class President easing off of him. So is Blackout Time in third. Honey's to Blame 4 wide. Strategic Risk 5 wide. Look at Rancho Santa Fe. He's 6 wide. And Soldier and Diplomat was parked 7 deep, but is now trying to tuck over here as they're really bunched up in this first 3/4 of a mile here. We come back in the field to Silent Tactic, Time for Music, and now Soldier and Diplomat got shuffled to the back after being floated wide on the first turn. He's trying to get over to the rail right now. Onto the backstretch. Litmus Test steps on the gas, accelerates to a 1.5 lead. Now it's 2 on Class President right behind him in second. In third is Blackout Time there on the outside. Gap of 2. Honey's to Blame the long shot. Rancho Santa Fe in the pink, followed by Silent Tactic, the Southwest winner. He's 5 lengths off the lead, approaching the half-mile pole. Strategic Risk getting shuffled to the back of the field with Soldier and Diplomat, and the big price horse at 112-1. Time for Music as they go into the far turn. Litmus Test into the turn. Half length in front. Class President a lot closer. Blackout Time 3 wide as they round the far turn. Javier Castellano getting busy on Strategic Risk, and his stablemate Silent Tactic has horse. Silent Tactic looking for a spot to go. He's got some run here. He's getting outside as they come to the top of the lane. Class President has the head in front. Litmus Test under heavy pressure. Silent Tactic on the outside continues to grind. Class President has hit the lead. Silent Tactic trying to run by him, and he's got a head in front. Class President to the inside. Game for the fight, though. Class President, Silent Tactic, and a spine-tingling stretch drive. Head and head, nose and nose, coming to the line. Here it is. Class President on the inside. Class President repels the challenge of Silent Tactic to win the Rebel. Litmus Test third, and Blackout Time was fourth. Now entering the winner's circle, the official winner of the Rebel of 2026. Number 3, Class President, a 3-year-old bay colt by Uncle Mo out of Top Quality by Quality Road. Class President was bred in Kentucky by Windstar Farm LLC, now owned by Windstar Farm LLC. First Go Racing and China Horse Club, trained by Todd Pletcher. John Velasquez with a big day today. That's 3 wins for your winning jockey, John Velasquez. Now in the winner's circle with winning jockey John Velasquez, members of the ownership group and members of Team Todd Pletcher, presenting the winning trophy for the 2026 Rebel, social media influencer Griffin Johnson.
John Velasquez teams up with Todd Pletcher to win the running of this year's Rebel. You two are quite the dynamic duo. Now, you rode this horse in the soil. First time around 2 turns today. How much has he progressed?
Oh, unbelievable. I mean, I did love what he did last time, Catherine Park. He was on the inside, took everything there, and then ran a really good second. Finished him really well today. And, was just the question there how much I can save him for the end. And I was a little careful because when he got out there, he got a little bit sharp going to the first turn. So kind of back up a little bit and lose the range. He came back out of me though, very nicely. And I was very happy. The horse next to me on the outside back off as well. So he got to relax a little bit. And then the second turn, I was just going to play around, let him know I was there and wait a little bit. Let him know I'm there a little bit. And when it came down to the stretch, the other horse passed him. I came left-handed to get close to him, and he responded. So very nice when you ask for everything they can, and they give it to you.
Class president, head of the class, going off at 8-1, kind of surprised some people. Now, we do know that you've earned 50 points towards that first Saturday in May. Is this maybe going to be your Derby horse?
Well, we'll see. We have more preps, and hopefully he comes back good at the race. He'll be my choice going into the Derby.
So we'd love to see him back here for Arkansas Derby. Quite a day you have had, my friend. Congratulations. And class president, top of the class in the Rebel.